breakdown for the name of my website, Growing and True Success. One, we all have to grow. That's young or old. Who doesn't want to be successful? So I guess my concept is we're growing to our dreams, our thoughts, our happiness. After all, success doesn't just mean wealth. It's about what makes you feel happy when doing it. I know doing something different can be scary to me. I'm with you. I never think this late in my life I'll be starting a website. Just never know what God can lead. Chase God, not the reward. Chase God, not the reward. I'm not telling you anything I'm not personally dealing with myself. Think about it. When a lot of us give, we give the expectancy of getting something in return. Even though Matthew chapter 6 verse 38 says, give and it will be given to you. But hasn't God already proven himself to you? Ask yourself, what has God done for me? Whatever that answer is, that's why you should give, for what he's already done. Because we know what he can do, and we should know what he's going to do. I know the Bible tells us when we give, it will be given back. But I'm asking you to not look at or look for the blessing or the reward, but instead look for God, because that's the true reward. Knowing that you did or doing what God told or led you to do, even as I did with this myself, I'm asking you, don't look for the reward, look for God. He is your reward. It's when we think like this, we'll see true change in life and in the surrounding areas. Where you are isn't where you have to be. Where you are isn't where you have to be. See, change is good if you want or you're ready for it. Because one thing about change, it starts with you. It's a choice or decision that where you're at in life, sports, or even work might not be where you want to be. Ask yourself, who am I? Where do I want to be? And what would it take to get me there? See, anything you want in life, you can have. It starts with a dream and a lot of determination. Not only that, but you must ask yourself, is this where God wants me to be? Is this his calling for my life? Because when it's the Lord's plan, nothing or no one can or will stand in your way. For if God said it, it has to come to pass. So when moving through life or trying to find oneself, ask, God, where is it that you'll have me? And what is your will for my life? So many of us miss out on opportunities in life because we're scared to or won't let go of our old way of thinking. If something isn't working, how long do you keep doing it? Or when do you say enough is enough and try something different? I know different can be uncomfortable at times. You just never know. So you can't be afraid of trying. Like a puzzle. What you want from in or out of life will only come together if you put it together. And I know that can be hard, believe me, I know. I'm not talking to you or will I ever say anything that I haven't or aren't trying to do myself. Because if I can't put myself in your shoes, how can I truly understand you or where you are or why you are the way you are? The past can break you or make you. Because see, what you've been through is what makes you who you are. It's what we go through and what we learn from what we go through that make us better. But not only what we learn, but how fast we learn are key in going from where you are to where you want to be. When you realize where you are isn't where you want to be, you must first decide that you want and need to change. And second, what do you need to change? Then you have to see your goal, your vision, your dream as real or apparent right now, even if it isn't. You see, if you don't have faith or believe in yourself, how can you expect others to? In life, you can go as far or further than you see and or envision. Let's take a good look at Martin Luther King. I have a dream. Do you think when he wrote that speech, it will reach and touch the amount of people it has even to this day? But it took for one man to have a dream to change the world and how we see it as a whole. Not to say all has changed. You can change some, but you can't change all. You have to choose your battles wisely and change what you can change and who you can change. Because just like Martin Luther King, some are going to like what you are doing or saying, some are not. Don't worry about the ones that don't. Worry about you and what you can do to see your dreams become a reality. Not to say it's going to be easy. Thomas Edison had a quote, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." Which means not only do you have to see that your dream is a reality, you have to work to make it a reality. Fear can either lead you in two directions. It can lead you to or move you away. We all fear something, whether it's the dark or being chased by a dog. Maybe your fear is letting someone down that you love, admire, or truly care about. Look at it like this. It's not about the fear. It's how you accept or face the things that frighten or scare you. You're either going to stand strong and run to your fears or run away from them. Think about when running from a dog, your body is willing to go into overdrive to get away, or when being chased, your body's natural reaction is to get away. But in life, this scenario can be different. Don't run from those things which scare you, because God is with you. So don't succumb to it, face it. In some cases, fear is motivation. Look at the number of successful people who made it because of fear, a disappointment of a friend, partner, or loved one. Fear can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. Am I going to look at it and say, I am who and what God made me? With Him, I can do all things? Or are you going to look at it and run like a fight you've been avoiding or a conversation with a loved one? When we look at fear as bad, we can miss opportunities and chances that can change our lives. But when we look at fear as good, it can perpetuate you into your dreams and your goals. So I ask you, how do you see your fear? And are you going to run to or run from? Me, I'm running to, and I sure hope you join me.